अस्पृशन् नन्दिग्रामे करोद्राज्यं रामागमनकाङ्क्षया गते तु भरते श्रीमान् सत्यसन्धोचितेन्द्रियः रामस्तु पुनरालक्ष्य नगरस्य जनस्य च तत्रागमनमेकाग्रो दण्डकान् प्रविवेशः प्रविश्यतु महारण्यं रामो राजीवलोचनः विराधं राक्षसं हत्वा शरभङ्गं ददर्शः तीक्ष्णं चाप्यगस्त्यं च अगस्त्यभ्रातरं तथा अगस्त्यवचनाच्चैव जग्राहेन्द्रं शरासनं खड्गं च परमप्रीतः तूणीचाक्षया सायकौ वसतस्तस्य रामस्य वने वनचरैः सह ऋषयोऽभ्यागमन् सर्वे वदायासुररक्षसां स तेषां प्रतिशुश्राव राक्षसानं तथा वने प्रतिज्ञातच्च रामेण वधः संयति राक्षसाम् ऋषीणामग्निकल्पानां दण्डकारण्यवासिनां तेन तत्रैव वसता जनस्थाननिवासिनी विरूपिता शूर्पणखा राक्षसी कामरूपिणी ततः शूर्पणखा वाक्यात् बुद्ध्युक्तान् सर्वराक्षसान् खरं त्रिशिरसं चैव दूषणं चैव राक्षसम् निजगानरणे रामः तेषां चैव पदानुगान् वने तस्मिन् निवसता जनस्थाननिवासिनाम् रक्षसां निहतान्यासान् सहस्राणि चतुर्दश ततो ज्ञातिवदं श्रुत्वा रावणक्रोधमूर्छितः सहायं वरयामास मारीचं नाम राक्षसं वार्यमानसुभौषो मारीचेन स रावणः न विरोधो न बलवता क्षमो रावणतेन ते अनादृत्य तु तद्वाक्यं रावणकालचोदितः जगाम सह मारीचः तस्याश्रमपदं तदा तेन माया विना दूरम् अपावाह्य नृपात्मजौ जहारा भार्यां रामस्य गृध्रं हत्वा जटायुषं गृध्रं च निहतं दृष्ट्वा वृतां श्रुत्वा च मैथिलीं राघवशोकसन्तप्तो विललापाकुलेन्द्रियः ततैस्तेनैव शोकेन गृध्रं दग्ध्वा जटायुषम् मार्गमानो वने सीतां राक्षसं तन्ददर्शः कबन्धं नाम रूपेण विकृतं घोरदर्शनम् तं निहत्य महाबाहुः ददाह स्वर्गतच्च सः स चास्य कथयामास शबरीं धर्मचारिणीं शमनीं धर्मनिपुणाम् अभिगच्छेति राघवम् सोऽप्यगच्छन् महातेजाः शबरीं शत्रुसूदनः शबर्या पूजितः सम्यग् रामो दशरथात्मजः पम्पातीरे हनुमता सङ्गतो वानरेणः हनुमद्वचनाच्चैव सुग्रीवेण समागतः सुग्रीवाय च तत्सर्वं शंसद्रामो महाबलः आदितस्तद्यथा वृत्तं सीताया च विशेषतः सुग्रीवच्चापि तत्सर्वं श्रुत्वा रामस्य वानरः चकार सख्यं रामेण प्रीतच्चैवाग्निसाक्षिकम् ततो वानरराजेन वैरानुकथनं प्रति रामाया वेदितं सर्वं प्रणयाद्दुःखितेन च प्रतिज्ञातं च रामेण तदा वालिवदं प्रति वालिनश्च बलं तत्र कथयामास वानरः सुग्रीवशङ्कितश्चासीत् नित्यं वीर्येण राघवे राघवप्रत्ययार्थं तु दुन्दुभेकायमुत्तमं दर्शयामास सुग्रीवो महापर्वतसन्निभम् उस्मयित्वा महाबाहुः प्रेक्षश्चास्ति महाबलः पादाङ्गुष्ठेन चिक्षेप सम्पूर्णं दशयोजनम् बिभेद च पुनः सालान् सप्तैकेन माहेशुना गिरिं रसातलं चैव जनयन् प्रत्ययं तदा ततः प्रीतमनास्तेन विश्वस्तः सह महाकपिः किष्किन्धां रामसहितो जगाम च गुहां तदा तदोगर्जद्धरिवर सुग्रीवो हेमपिङ्गलः तेन नादेन महता निर्जगाम हरीश्वरः अनुमान्य तदा तारां सुग्रीवेण समागतः निजघान च तत्रैनं शरेणैकेन राघवः ततः सुग्रीववचनात् हत्वा वालिनमहवे सुग्रीवमेव तद्राज्ये राघव प्रत्यपादयत् स च सर्वान् समानीय वानरान् वानरर्षभः दिश प्रस्थापयामास दिदृक्ष जनकात्मजाम् ततो गृध्रस्य वचनात् सम्पातेर् हनुमान् बली शतयोजन विस्तीर्णं बप्लुवे लवनार्णवम् तत्र लङ्कां समासाद्य पुरीं रावणपालिताम् तदर्श सीतां ध्यायन्तीम् अशोकवनिकां गताम् निवेदयित्वा विज्ञानं प्रवृत्तिं च निवेद्य च समाश्वास्य च वैदेहीं मर्दयामास तोरणम् पञ्चसेनाग्रगान् हत्वा सप्तमन्त्रिसुतानपि शूरमक्षं च निष्पिष्य ग्रहणं समुपागमत् अस्त्रेणोन्मुक्तमात्मानं ज्ञात्वा पैतामहाद्वरात् मर्षयन् राक्षसान् वीरो यन्त्रिणस्तान् यदृच्छया ततो दग्ध्वा पुरीं लङ्कां ऋते सीतां च मैथिलीम् रामाय प्रियमाख्यातुं पुनरायान् महाकपिः सोऽभिगम्य महात्मानां कृत्वा रामं प्रदक्षिणम् न्यवेदयदमेयात्मा दृष्टा सीतेति तत्त्वतः ततः सुग्रीवसहितो गत्वा तीरं महोदधेः समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरैरादित्यसन्निभैः दर्शयामास चात्मानं समुद्रसरितां पतिः समुद्रवचनाच्चैवानलं सेतुमकारयत् तेन गत्वा पुरीं लङ्कां हत्वा रावणमहवे रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य परां व्रीडामुपागमत् तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि अमृष्यमाना सा सीता विवेशज्वलनं सती ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीतां ज्ञात्वा विगतकल्मषाम् बभौ रामः सम्प्रहृष्टः पूजितः सर्वदैवतैः कर्मणा तेन महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरम् स देवर्षिगणं तुष्टं राघवस्य महात्मनः अभिषिच्य च लङ्कायां राक्षसेन्द्रं विभीषणम् कृतकृत्यस्तदा रामो विज्वरप्रमुमोदः देवताभ्यो वरं प्राप्य समुत्थाप्य च वानरान् अयोध्यां प्रस्थितो रामः पुष्पकेन सहृद्रुतः भरद्वाजाश्रमं गत्वा रामः सत्यपराक्रमः भरतस्यान्तिकं रामो हनुमन्तं व्यसर्जयत् पुनराख्यायिकां जल्पन् सुग्रीवसहितश्च सः पुष्पकं तत्समारुह्य नन्दिग्रामं ययौ तदा नन्दिग्रामे जटाहित्वा भ्रातृभिः सहितो नगः रामः सीतामनुप्राप्य राज्यं पुनराप्तवान् प्रहृष्टो मुदितो लोकः तुष्टपुष्टसुधार्मिकः निरामयो ह्यरोगच्छ दुर्भिक्षभयवर्जितः न पुत्रमरणं किञ्चित् रक्ष्यन्ति पुरुषाः क्वचित् नार्या च विधवा नित्यं भविष्यन्ति पतिव्रताः न चाग्निजं भयं किञ्चित् नाप्सुमज्जन्ति जन्तवः न वातजं भयं किञ्चित् नापि ज्वरकृतं तथा न चापि क्षुद्भयं तत्र न तस्करभयं तथा नगराणि च राष्ट्राणि धनधान्ययुतानि च नित्यं प्रमुदिताः सर्वे यथा कृतयुगे तथा अश्वमेधशतैरिष्ट्वा तथा बहु सुवर्णकैः गवां कोट्ययुतं दत्त्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति असङ्ख्येयं धनं दत्त्वा ब्राह्मणेभ्यो महायशाः राजवंशान् शतगुणान् स्थापयिष्यति राघवः चातुर्वर्ण्यं च लोकेऽस्मिन् स्वे स्वे धर्मे नियोक्ष्यति दशवर्षसहस्राणि दशवर्षशतानि च रामो राज्यमुपासित्वा ब्रह्मलोकं प्रयास्यति इदं पवित्रं पापघ्नं पुण्यं वेदैश्च सम्मितं यः पठेद् रामचरितं सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते एकदाख्यानमायुष्यं पठन् रामायणं नरः सपुत्रपौत्रसगणः प्रेत्य स्वर्गे महीयते पठन् द्विजो वागृषभत्वमीयात् स्यात् क्षत्रियो भूमिपतित्वमीयात् वणिक्जनः पन्यफलत्वमीयात् जनच्च शूद्रोऽपि महत्त्वमीयात् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये संक्षेपो नाम प्रथमः सर्गः श्रीशतश्लोकी वाल्मीकि रामायणं समाप्तम् हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी కొంచెం
హరే కృష్ణ.
సారీ ప్రభుజీ కొంచెం డిస్టర్బ్ అండి ఇంట్లో నాకు.
ఓకే, నో నో, బాగా చదివారు. యా యా చాలా బాగా చదివారు.
అమృతం
అమృతం. యాక్చువల్గా నిన్న వినాలి మీరు సుధా మాతాజీది రిసైటేషన్. నిన్న ఇంకా మెలోడియస్ గా ఉంది. నిన్న వెరీ ట్యూన్. ఇవాళ స్టార్టింగ్ లో విష్ణు సహస్రనామ ట్యూన్ తో స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఎండింగ్ లో వేరేది వచ్చినట్టుంది ఇప్పుడు. యా
ప్రభుజీ కొంచెం మార్నింగ్ కదా, పని టెన్షన్ ఉంది ప్రభుజీ ఇవాళ.
ఓకే ఓకే. యా
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
యా మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తారా మీరు?
వర్క్ కాదు ప్రభుజీ, హౌస్ వైఫ్ నేను. మార్నింగ్ ఇప్పుడు మాకు మార్నింగ్ కదా, పొద్దున్న నుంచి ఆ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అవుతాయి కదా ప్రభుజీ. నేను అంటే కంటిన్యూగా అయిపోయేసరికి కిచెన్ లో పని ప్రభుజీ. అన్ని ఒకేసారి పనామే, వంట, ఇదంతా అటు ఇటు చూస్తూ చదివా కాబట్టి ఈ రోజు కొంచెం వేరేలాగా ఉంది. నాకే అనిపించింది ప్రభుజీ కొంచెం మిస్టేక్ చదివినానేమో అని.
లేదు, పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా వచ్చింది.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
వెరీ నైస్ మాతాజీ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాతాజీ. హరే కృష్ణ. ప్రభుజీ పాడటం మీరు పాడుతుంటే మీకులాగా వాడాలని నాకు కూడా అనిపిస్తుంది ప్రభుజీ.
అయ్యో, నాకు మీలాగా పాడాలనిపిస్తుంది.
మీరు చాలా బాగా వాడతారు ప్రభుజీ.
సంక్షేప రామాయణం మాత్రం నాకు మీలాగా పాడాలనిపిస్తుంది. చాలా బాగా పాడారు. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాను. నిన్న మీరు పాడిన ట్యూను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాను నేను. సమన్విత, హరే కృష్ణ, హౌ ఆర్ యు? గుడ్. స్ప్రింగ్ బ్రేక్ నీకు? ఓకే, గుడ్.
మాకేం బ్రేక్ లేదా ప్రభుజీ, మాకు హాలిడేస్ లేవా ప్రభుజీ?
యాక్చువల్గా నిన్న మీరు జాయిన్ అవ్వకపోతే ఇవాళ కూడా లేట్ గా జాయిన్ అవుతే ఇంకా అనుకున్నాను ఇంకా సరిత మానేసింది. ఇంకా
ఒక్కరోజు
ఒక్కరోజు కృష్ణ కథ వినకపోతే
నిజమే ప్రభుజీ, తద్దినం దుర్దినం. నిజంగానే ఈ రోజు యాక్చువల్ గా కూర్చునే ఓపిక లేకపోయినా నిన్న దుర్దినం చూసి మళ్ళీ ఈ రోజు కూర్చుని
ఇంకా మీరు జాయిన్ అవ్వలేదని చెప్పేసి ఇంకా ఈ కాల్ కూడా ఇంకా కంప్లీట్ గా క్యాన్సిల్ చేద్దాం అన్న టైప్ లో ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను నేను.
ఎవరో దోశలు తినేటప్పుడు బాగా దిష్టి పెట్టాడు ప్రభుజీ. హెల్త్ బాగాలేదు ప్రభుజీ. అండ్ పిల్లలకి స్ప్రింగ్ బ్రేక్, పాపకి స్ప్రింగ్ బ్రేక్.
ఓకే, అదే అనుకున్నాం. ఇవాళ పొద్దున శ్యామలతో మాట్లాడినప్పుడు అనుకున్నాం అనమాట, సరిత ఎక్కడికో వెళ్ళుంటది మళ్ళీ వెకేషన్.
ఎక్కడ ప్రభుజీ మీ దెబ్బకి అసలు వెకేషన్ కూడా ప్లాన్ వెదర్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది ప్రభుజీ, సో అందరూ కొంచెం హెల్త్ ఇబ్బంది అవుతున్నాయి.
సిరి ఏమైపోయారు మీరు? 2-3 days చాలా అవ్వలేదు. మహి వెళ్ళిపోయిందని, ఊరు వెళ్ళిపోయిందని ఏడుస్తూ కూర్చున్నారా?
లేదు శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, కొంచెం హెల్త్ బాగాలేదు.
ఓకే.
ఫ్రైడే థర్స్డే ఫ్రైడే బాగా హెడేక్ ఉంది. స్కూల్ నుంచి ఇంటికి రాంగలోనే ఇంకా పడుకుంటూ పోయాను. ఎప్పుడో 11కి లేచాను.
చంద్రకళ ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నాను ప్రభుజీ.
విశాలి, మీరు కూడా ఒక 1 week నుంచి ఆన్ అండ్ ఆఫ్ జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు. బాగున్నారా?
బాగున్నాను ప్రభుజీ. అంటే ఊరిలోమో కొంచెం అనుభవించాను.
వెళ్ళొచ్చారా? ఓకే. నందన, హౌ ఆర్ యు?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I don't know where to let you know that I won't be able to attend today because I missed the Vishnu Sahasranama class also.
Okay. You're out of town or?
No, I had some work, so
Okay.
I couldn't come.
Okay.
Just to inform you that I'll be not attending or coming. There is no channel or communication. Is it okay?
Yeah, that is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying you'll not be able to attend for a few days or?
No, last week I couldn't come. Last Saturday. Yeah. And yesterday also I couldn't attend.
Yeah. That is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's begin. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामधूतं शिरसा नमामि। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारी परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। श्री वाल्मीकि रामायणम की जय। श्री सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। Welcome to the session on Ramayana, the series called Ramayana Rasamritam. We have been discussing about Guha's devotion for Ramachandra. We discussed a few episodes so far. I think 6 episodes. Yeah, the entire last week and yesterday. So Friday we started discussing about Bharata coming and meeting Guha. And yesterday we had a beautiful discussion on the conversation between Bharata and Guha. How Bharata expresses his heart very emotionally. Lakshmana is little composed, whereas Bharata is very expressive. He's very emotional, he's very expressive. So he expresses beautifully, he glorifies Ramachandra, Lakshmana. These are the shlokas that has conversation between Bharata and Guha. సుధామాతాజీ మీరు ఈ శ్లోకాలన్నీ ఒకసారి పాడండి.
Yes, Prabhuji. मा पुंसकालो यत् कष्टं न मां शङ्कितुम् अर्हसि राघवः स हि मे भ्राता ज्येष्ठ पितृसमो मतः तं निवर्तयितुं यामि काकुत्स्थं वनवासिनम् धन्यस्त्वं न त्वया तुल्यं पश्यामि जगतीतले अयत्नादागतं राज्यं यस्त्वं त्यक्तुमिहेच्छसि भ्राता मे क्वावसत् रात्रौ वसीता क्वच लक्ष्मणः अस्वपश्चयनेकस्मिन् किं भुक्त्वा गुहशंसमे हा हतोऽस्मि नृशंसोऽस्मि यत्स भार्यः कृते मम ईदृशीं राघवशय्याम् आदिशेते धनातवत् सार्वभौमकुले जातः सर्वलोकसुखावहः सर्वप्रियकरत्यक्त्वा राज्यं प्रियमनुत्तमम् कथम् इन्दीवरश्यामो रक्ताक्षः प्रियदर्शनः सुखभागी न दुःखार्हः शयितो भुवि राघवः नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीता समारोपितवामभागम् पानौ महासायक चारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्.
Yeah. Okay. So ఇంకున్నాయి కదా, ఇది కూడా.
धन्यः खलु महाभागो लक्ष्मणः शुभलक्षणः भ्रातरं विषमे काले यो राममनुवर्तते.
Yeah. So
Thank
these
you,
are the
Prabhuji.
yeah, thank you. These are the shlokas we discussed yesterday. So a quick recap. As soon as Guha sees Bharata, Guha doubts, because based on what he has heard from different people, Guha also doubts Bharata. And he starts speaking harsh words to Bharata, saying, why have you come to the forest? You don't want to leave Ramachandra peacefully, even in the forest. Just go back. Then Bharata tells to Guha that, oh Guha, please don't misunderstand me. I'm a devotee of Rama as much as you are a devotee of Rama. Bharata knows that Guha is a devotee of Rama. So he says, I'm a devotee of Rama, I'm a servant of Rama as much as you are a devotee of Rama. I was the servant of Rama when Rama was in Ayodhya. I am the servant of Rama. Now Rama is in the forest and I am also in the forest. So I am the servant of Rama now. And I will be the servant of Rama even after Rama comes back to Ayodhya. So Bharata, Bharata tells Guha that let those harsh words or bitter words never come true. And my elder brother Rama is equal to my father. I'm going to bring back that Kakustha who is now living in the forest. So after Bharata has spoken like this, Guha is convinced that Bharata does not have any intention to cause any harm to Rama. Dhanyastvam natvaya tulyam pashyami jagati tale. I have not seen such a great servant as you. You got the kingdom without much effort and you have just renounced it. Ayatnad agatam rajyam yastyam tyaktumihechasi. Then Bharata started inquiring from Guha, how did Rama, Sita, Lakshmana spend their night at that place? Bhrata me kva vanad ratrau, kva Sita, kvacha Lakshmanaha. Asvapachayne kasmin kim bhuktva guha shamsame. Where did my brothers stay during the night? Where were Sita and Lakshmana? On what kind of bed did they sleep? What did they eat? Please tell me. And when Guha showed the place where Rama, Sita, Lakshmana slept, it was full of rocks and bed of grass. And Ramachandra just ate. Ramachandra just had some water. He did not even eat anything. Hearing all this, Bharata said, "Why am I still living after hearing all this? Am I alive uh, to see how much my Ramachandra has suffered? Ha hatosmi nrishamsosi yat sabharya krute mama idrishim ragavashayam adishete yanadavat." My Rama, he's the king of Ikshvaku dynasty, and now he slept here like an orphan on the bare ground. And then actually Bharata, he becomes unconscious. He becomes unconscious. So there is a shloka for that. So this is from Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, 87th Sarga, 5th Shloka. Bharatam murchitam drishtva vivarnavadano guhaha babhuva vyaditastatra bhukampe yata drumaha. Seeing Bharata unconscious, Guha growing pale, shook like a tree during an earthquake. Yeah. So Bharatam murchitam drishtva vivarna vadano guha. Now both of them, they went through these symptoms. Bharata and Guha. Bharata fell unconscious, and seeing Bharata falling unconscious, Guha's body also became pale out of fear. Babhuva vyatitas tatra bhukampe yatha drumaha. Druma is tree. Bhukampe yatha drumaha. Okay. So here, regarding that shloka, when Bharata becomes unconscious and Guha, his body also becomes pale. pale. So here Guha is giving us a practical example of how one should react on seeing a devotee suffering. In the Bhakti language, the devotees are described as paradukha dukhi. Paradukha dukhi. That means a devotee will cry if others are suffering. Whereas in the material world, people are described using an adjective or a phrase called paradukha sukhi. A person will be happy seeing others suffering. So we see this everywhere, in the office, in the society, between friends. We see this everywhere. In the office, for example, if somebody is doing very well, he's getting promoted too fast, and he's getting attraction, he's getting rewards by the manager all the time. So this another person in the same team, he will think that this person should quit the job, or this person should lose the job. Something should happen to him. So they are dukhi, para sukha dukhi and para dukkha sukhi. If others are suffering, then they are happy. If others are happy, then they are sad. Para dukkha sukhi and para sukha dukhi. Whereas in spiritual realm, devotees are para sukha sukhi and para dukkha dukhi. If others are happy, devotees are happy. If others are sad, devotees are sad. So here, Guha and Bharata, by sharing their emotions and comforting them, Guha is demonstrating us that by sharing emotions between the devotees, when a devotee is in trouble, if he shares the emotions with the other devotee, and the other devotee who is in good condition, so he can comfort, he can pacify the other devotee who is suffering. That way, they can get the mercy of the Lord. Now Ramachandra, he knows, he will come to know about all this, how Guha has taken care of Bharata. And that will increase Rama's appreciation for Guha. And Guha becomes eligible for Rama's mercy 100%. So in our practical life, in our practical, bhakti life, in devotional life, our true relation with the devotees is revealed by the support offered between the devotees in difficult times. Now here Bharata, he was in difficult time. He was in search of Rama. And when he started off from Ayodhya, everybody was thinking that Bharata is culprit. It's all Bharata's intention of getting the kingdom. It's all Bharata's intention to become the king and sit on the throne. And his mother Kaikeyi and Mantara, they all made a master plan. So Bharata is in difficult times. So this is where how another devotee like Guha. Now here one devotee, Bharata, he's in trouble. Being insulted by everyone, including Vashishta Muni, including Kausalya. Everybody started doubting him. So in these difficult times, the only person who comforted him is Guha. So that a true devotee is that who provides support to other devotees in difficult times. Now our relationship with the Lord, our relationship with Krishna or Rama is tested by how we develop relationships with the devotees. Bhakti is all about relations. And Ramayana is a best demonstration, showcase Ramayana is the best exhibition of different relations, intimate, deep relations. In Bhagavatam, we see small stories. Story of Ambarish Maharaj, story of Dhruva, story of Prahlada, story of Rukmini, story of Vrajavasis. So many different story of Gajendra, Kunti, Brahma. We see many different small stories. But Ramayana is a very detailed, showcase of human relations. And Guha beautifully, he Guha beautifully, what's the word? Sets an example. Guha beautifully sets an example of a first-class devotee who takes care of another devotee like Bharata when he is in trouble. So if a devotee is is doing nice service and they get into some trouble and we don't show emotions, we don't show sympathy, empathy for them, and rather we ridicule them and see if there is a difficult situation they'll not be able to serve the Lord. So it it's a common thing in devotee culture that we might ridicule such people when they are not serving because they have some difficult situation. So if we are not showing sympathy and empathy, then that's not a good example. That's a corporate culture. In the corporate culture, if you have a problem, like if you are sick or if you have some family problem, something, and you are not able to work, they don't show any sympathy or empathy. They'll give you some time, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and after that, they will fire you. So if one devotee is not taking care of other devotee, it's a corporate culture. Because in corporate culture, only the performance matters. Only the output, the matters, the qualifications, how much you have produced, only that matters. Whereas in devotees culture, between devotees, the qualities of a person is what matters. So here Guha not only shared the emotions of Bharata, but also comforted Bharata and assured him that he'll be able to see Lord Rama. So that is where Guha, Valmiki says this shloka here. गुहेन सार्धं भरतः समागतो महानुभाव सजनः समाहितः सुधर्मनास्तं भरतं तदा पुनः गुह समाश्वास यदग्रजं पति. The noble soul Bharata with his escort met Guha in a composed mind. Then Guha slowly reassured Bharata again as regards to his elder brother. So when, as Krishna also says in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, that if somebody is saying that they are my devotee, then I do not consider them as my devotee. But if somebody says they are devotee of my devotee, they are servant of my devotee, then I consider them as my devotees. We can see this in the example of Bharata. We can see this in the example of Lakshmana. We can see this in the example of Shatrugna. Actually, more than Lakshmana, it is Bharata and Shatrugna. And more than Bharata, it is actually Shatrugna. Shatrugna is a hidden hero in Ramayana. Just like how Lakshmana followed Lakshmana followed Rama. Shatrugna followed Bharata. Shatrugna is not born of the same mother that Bharata is born of. Bharata's mother is Kaikeyi. Shatrugna is the brother of Lakshmana, the son of Sumitra. But still, he is so attached to Bharata. Because Bharata has decided to serve Rama, to serve Rama's padukas. You know, when he set out from Ayodhya to come to the forest and search for Rama, with an intention of bringing Rama back to Ayodhya, Bharata's intention was to be the servant of Rama. When Rama comes back to Ayodhya, Bharata will be the servant. But later on, when Bharata goes and meets with Rama, Rama will not agree to come back to Ayodhya. Then Bharata brings Rama's padukas to Ayodhya and starts ruling the kingdom. How? As a servant of those padukas. As a servant of those padukas. So this is what Krishna said in Bhagavatam, right? If one serves my devotees, then I consider them as my devotees. So here Bharata did not directly serve Rama, but he served Rama's padukas. The padukas are serving Rama, and Bharata is serving the padukas. And Shatrugna is one level below. He is the servant of the servant of the servant. Shatrugna was serving Bharata. Bharata was serving the padukas of Rama. In Mukundamala Stotra also, Kulshekara Alvar. Majjanmana phalamidam madukaitabare matprarthaniya madanugraha esha eva tvadbhritya bhritya paricharaka bhritya bhritya bhrityasya bhritya iti mam smara lokanatha. So Kulshekara Alvar, he wanted to be 7 levels below. Servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. Okay, then after Guha shares the emotions of Bharata and comforts him. He assures Bharata that you will definitely be able to find Rama. And then Guha wants to know more about the Lord. Then Bharata starts glorifying Rama. First he starts glorifying Rama and then he glorifies Lakshmana. So yesterday we saw those shlokas. I'll quickly go over them. So after Bharata fell unconscious and he came back into consciousness, Bharata speaks, ha hatosmi nushamsosmi yad savarya krute mama idrishim raghava shayam adishete yanadavat. Am I leaving to see that my brother Rama, he lived like an orphan in this place. And then Guha asks Bharata to describe the glories of Rama. Sarvabhauma kule jata sarvaloka sukhavah sarvapriyakara tyaktva rajyam priyamanuttamam. Bharata starts describing the glories of Rama. Ramachandra was born in an imperial lineage, a giver of happiness to all people. Sarvaloka sukhavah. Sarva Priyakara, beloved of everyone. Tyaktva Rajyam, Priyamanuttamam. He has renounced the most dear and unsurpassed kingdom. And then Bharata describes the beauty of Rama. So we discussed all these shlokas yesterday in detail. Katam indivarashyamo raktaksha priyadarshanaha sukabhagina dukkarhaha shayito bhuviragavaha. So Ramachandra's bodily complexion is that of a blue lotus, and his eyes are reddish, indicating rag, anurag, love and affection. And he is Priyadarshana. That means that means all the people, they love to see him. Priyadarshanaha. They are very eager to see him. And if Rama is blue lotus, then Sitamma is the spotless moon. Now this is another beautiful shloka that describes Ramachandra's beauty. Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam Sita Samaropita Vama Bhagam Panau Mahasaya Kacharu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanadham. I bow to Lord Rama, the Lord of the Raghu dynasty, whose soft form is dark like lotus, who has Sita seated on his left side, and who holds a beautiful bow and mighty arrows in his hand. Yeah, we did not discuss this shloka yesterday, but this is another beautiful shloka that describes Ramachandra's beauty. So let's recite this shloka, okay? Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam
Neelambuja
Sita Samaropita Vama Bhagam
Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam
Panau Mahasayaka Charu Chapam
Pano Mahasayaka Charu Chapam
Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanadham.
Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanadham
Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam
Neelambuja
Shyamala Komalangam
Sita Samaropita Vama Bhagam
Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam
Panau Mahasayaka Charu Chapam
Pano Mahasayaka Charu Chapam
Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanadham.
Namami Ramam
Raghuvamshanadham
Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam
భుజ శ్యామల కోమలాంగం
సీతా సమారోపిత వామభాగం
సీతా సమారోపిత వామభాగం
పాణౌ మహాసాయక చారుచాపం
పానౌ మహాసాయక చారు చాపం
నమామి రామం రఘువంశనాథం.
నమామి రామం రఘువంశనాథం.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, Prabhuji.
Yeah, this is a
Good
beautiful shloka.
ఈ
Yeah.
శ్లోకం వినగానే భద్రాచలంలో రాముడు ఎలా సీతమ్మను తన వామభాగంలో కూర్చోబెట్టుకోవడం, పక్కన లక్ష్మణుడు ఉంటారు కదా, అది గుర్తొస్తుంది.
దానికి ఒక శ్లోక ఉంది మనకి దీంట్లో శ్రీరామదాసు మూవీలో ఉంటది కదా, వామాంక స్థిత జానకి అని స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది అది.
పరిలసు
సంథింగ్ సిమిలర్ టు దట్. కేయూరాది విభూషితం రఘుపతి సౌమిత్రి సంథింగ్ ఏదో ఉంటది.
Prabhuji, when you are telling Bharata is also having all the good qualities, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
He exhibits all the qualities like Rama, the same renunciation.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. In fact, more than that, actually, more than that, because he was ready to become a servant. Rama, he has just renounced the kingdom and he went to forest. But Bharata, he not only renounced the kingdom. Kaikeyi wanted to do Pattabhishekam for Bharata. But Bharata renounced the kingdom and he came to the forest searching for Rama only with an intention of becoming servant of Rama. So sometimes I ask this question, right? Who is great? Is the Lord great or the devotee great? In most of the cases we see devotee is great. It is only because of the devotee the Lord's greatness is revealed. It's because of Shuka Mahamuni, the devotee. He has described the glories of Lord in Bhagavatam. It is only because of Valmiki, who is the devotee of Rama, has described glories of Ramachandra in Ramayanam. Without Valmiki, Rama's glories would not be known like this. Without Shuka Mahamuni, Krishna's glories will not be known like this. You take any Punya Kshetram, any holy place in India. The holy places, each of those holy places became popular, they became glorious because of devotees. Tirupati Kshetram became popular, became famous and glorious because of Ananta Alvar, Annamacharya. And just now we spoke about Ramadasu, right? Bhadrachalam became famous because of Ramadasu.
God himself said, Aham Bhakta Paradinam.
Aham Bhakta Paradino hi Asvatantra iva dvijaha sadhavo grasta hrudayam bhaktair bhakta janapriyaha. If Hanuma was not there, Ramachandra's glories will not be discussed like this. If Hanuma was not there, Ramachandra, we don't know how Ramachandra will go to Lanka and fight with Ravana, kill Ravana and bring Sitama back. Definitely Lord has, definitely Lord can do everything. To kill Ravana, Ramachandra doesn't even have to come to Bhuloka. Sitting in Ayodhya itself, Ramachandra can press button on the remote control and Ravanasura will be killed here. But why does the Lord, appear in different avatars? Only to glorify the devotees. Only to glorify the devotees. We have seen in the beginning of Bhagavatam, in Mahabharatam and beginning of Bhagavatam, when Yudhishthira was repenting that because of him so many Kauravas were killed and he was not ready to sit on the throne in the kingdom. Then Krishna brought Yudhishthira to Bhishma Dev and asked Bhishma Dev to pacify Yudhishthira. Something that Krishna could not convince Yudhishthira, Krishna had the confidence that Bhishma Dev will be able to convince Yudhishthira. It is not like Krishna cannot convince him. But when Krishna was talking to Yudhishthira, there were two Krishnas who were talking to Yudhishthira. One Krishna who is standing in front of Yudhishthira, he was telling him that, that don't worry, this is, we are not this body, you are the soul. Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavaram jara tata dehantara prapti dhiras tatrana muhyati. Whatever knowledge Krishna gave to Arjuna before the war, the same knowledge Krishna gave to Yudhishthira. Don't think that you have killed, these people forever. Whoever have dead, they'll be born again. So that Krishna who was standing in front of Yudhishthira was telling all this. But the Paramatma Krishna who is inside Yudhishthira, he was telling to Yudhishthira, don't listen to that Krishna who is standing in front of you. Whatever he is telling is not true. So it's an interesting match fixing between the two Krishnas. So why did that happen? Because the Krishna who was standing in front of Yudhishthira, he has to tell something to pacify Yudhishthira. But as Paramatma within, he made Yudhishthira not to be convinced, only to give the credit to Bhishma Dev. Only to give the credit to Bhishma Dev, that only Bhishma Dev can convince and pacify Yudhishthira. So even the Lord is capable of doing that, but he doesn't do it. He gives that task to his devotees only with a desire of glorifying the devotees. So the purpose of Bhagavan appearing in different avatars. First of all, what is the meaning of this word avatara? Tara. Tara means, what is Tara? Higher position, right? Like in music, we have three sthayis. Mandrasthai, Madhyasthai, Tarasthai. Mandrasthai is the lower, Madhyasthai is medium, and Tarasthai is the upper. And also Tara also means a star. Just like how the stars are up in the sky, topmost position. So Bhagavan is also Tara. He's a star. He's a star of Ayodhya. He is the star of Vaikunta. Śrīmad Rāmāyanam is the star of Vaikunta. Sri Ramachandra is the star of Ayodhya. Sri Krishna is the star of Goloka Vrindavan in spiritual world. So like that, Tara means higher position, topmost position.
ప్రభుజీ పైనుండి కిందికి దిగి రావడమా ప్రభుజీ?
అవతారణ అంటే పైనుంచి కిందికి దిగి రావడం. తార అంటే పైన, సంస్కృతంలో, తెలుగులో కూడా అదే. సాంస్క్రిట్ లో అవ అనే వర్డ్ యాడ్ చేస్తే దేనికైనా కానీ అది ఆపోజిట్ అన్నమాట. దాని మీనింగ్ నెగేషన్ అవుతుంది, ఆపోజిట్ అవుతుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లక్షణ,
అవశేషం అంటారు.
అశేషమా?
అవశేషం అని కూడా అంటుంటారు.
అవశేషం. యా. లక్షణ అంటే గుడ్ క్వాలిటీ. బ్యాడ్ క్వాలిటీస్ ఏమంటారు? అవలక్షణ. వీడికి అన్ని అవలక్షణాలు ఉన్నాయి అని అంటారు కదా. సో అవలక్షణ మీన్స్ bad qualities. Lakshana is good qualities. So similarly, Tara is higher. You add avatara. That means come down. Tara is higher, up. Avatara, come down.
In Telugu, Tara means like Vastara, Istara, Potara, like that. That is for respect, but just not related to this. I'm just for a lighter note, I'm telling.
In Tamil,
for respect, everything we end with Tara, right? For respect.
Vastara, Tara, Veltara, Istara, Potara, Chastara. Yeah. So that is avatarana. So the main purpose of this avatarana is to glorify the devotees. So here, just like we see, we're describing about Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna, how they served the Lord. So this is the purpose why the Lord comes. Only to prove that devotees are great. Only to make devotees are great. It is that same Bhagavan who is making the devotees great. And when everybody is saying that devotee is greater than God, he feels happy. So merciful. Bhagavan is so merciful. Okay, so then next, what happened after that?
So Bharata also like Bhrutya Prabhuji, like servant, 3 types of servants are there, no? So Lakshmana is like Bhrutya. So but Bharata is little bit away and did service. So whether he is Kinkara or Bhrutya?
He's Bhrutya only because he temporarily for the 13 years, when 13 or 14 years, when Rama was in the forest, he brought the padukas and then he started serving the padukas. So the padukas are not different from Rama himself. So that's why he's closely serving Rama, either in the form of padukas or after Rama comes back to Ayodhya and then starts serving. Bharata starts directly serving Rama. Yeah, so he is Bhritya, close associate. So after that, after explaining about Rama, after glorifying Rama, then Bharata starts glorifying Lakshmana. Bharata says that in these difficult times for my elder brother Rama, it was only Lakshmana who accompanied Rama. I stayed back. I was in Ayodhya only. But it was Lakshmana who accompanied Rama. How fortunate he is. And if Rama wanted to, in the forest, while he was in the forest, if Rama wanted to sleep, Lakshmana was making arrangement for that. If Rama wanted to sit, Lakshmana was making arrangement for that. Whatever Rama wanted to do, Lakshmana Swami was making arrangement without sleeping for 14 years. So Bharata glorifies Lakshmana, Dhanya kalu mahabhago Lakshmana shubhalakshanaha Bhrataram vishame kale yo Rama manuvartate. Indeed, blessed and most fortunate is Lakshmana, endowed with auspicious qualities, who, in times of difficulty, follows his brother Rama. So after saying this, Bharata will take leave from Guha and go and meet Bharadwaja Muni. And then there is some conversation between Bharata and Bharadwaja Muni. And after that, Bharata Shatrugna, after traveling for some distance in the forest, they'll climb on top of a tree and see for the first time in the forest, they see Rama, Sita, Lakshmana. Okay. So tomorrow we'll discuss the episode of the return journey of Rama coming back from Lanka to Ayodhya, and how Rama remembers Guha, how Rama sends Hanuman to meet with Guha, all of those things. Probably tomorrow will be the last episode of this Guha series. Any questions, comments, reflections? We have some new person, Venkateshan Ramaswamy. As soon as I said the name, that person disappeared.
One question, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
After this, Bharata went to Bharata met Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana, right?
Yeah.
So, any conversation that time?
Oh yeah, there's a beautiful conversation there between Bharata, Rama. There's a beautiful conversation.
That time only, like earlier you said, no, Prabhuji, Lakshmana was very angry. That happened in that time only?
Yes. So there only, when when Bharata and Shatrugna, they climb on a tree and they identify that Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, they are in that Panchavati Kutira. Bharata, Shatrugna, along with the entire army, they start walking towards them. And as soon as Lakshmana hears the noise of these horses and the foot soldiers, Lakshmana climbs up on the tree. Lakshmana climbs up on the tree to see who is coming. And then he was able to recognize that it is Bharata and Shatrugna who are coming. And that is when Lakshmana gets angry, thinking that Bharata is coming to cause more harm to Rama. And then he tells, Lakshmana tells to Rama that, oh my brother, You stay inside. I'll close the door. You stay inside. I'll see the end of Bharata. So yeah, we will discuss that. So after this series, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss about these four brothers, starting with Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna, and then Rama. We'll discuss these four brothers.
That line is very apt for Lakshmana Prabhuji. Lakshmanaha Subha Lakshanaha. He's very, indeed, he's very fortunate to service to Rama. Why means in Ramayana, all characters, some are entered in the beginning, మిడిల్లో డ్రాప్ అయిపోయారు, కొందరు క్యారెక్టర్స్ మిడిల్లో ఎంటర్ అయ్యారు, లాస్ట్ లో డ్రాప్ అయిపోయారు. బట్ ఆద్యంతం రాముడితో ఉన్నది లక్ష్మణుడు ఒక్కటే ప్రభుజీ. I don't know, as per my knowledge.
Yeah, that's correct.
So in that way, Lakshmana is very, very fortunate, we can say.
Yeah.
ఇంకెవరైనా ఉన్నారు?
ఒక్కటి ఉంటుంది కదా ప్రభుజీ, సర్వలక్షణ లక్ష్మణ్య
లక్ష్మణో లక్ష్మీ
సంపన్న. అది లక్ష్మణుడికి వర్తిస్తుందా ప్రభుజీ?
కాదు. ఓ విష్ణు సహస్రనామంలో అంటున్నారా? సర్వలక్షణ లక్షణ్యో లక్ష్మీవాన్ సమితింజయ. నో సర్వలక్షణ లక్షణ్యో, సర్వలక్షణ అంటే ఆల్ గుడ్ క్వాలిటీస్. సర్వలక్షణ లక్షణ్యో లక్ష్మీవాన్ సమితింజయ. సో that is talking about Vishnu only, saying that Vishnu is possessing all good qualities. Lakshmivan ante he's possessing lot of wealth. Dhanavan laga Lakshmivan Samitinjaya. Yeah,
I think in the next Janma, that is why I think Krishna, like, he wanted to serve Balarama, like he became really Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So he didn't allow him to do that again. So he wanted to come next.
Yeah. But there also, even in Dwapara Yuga, when Krishna was younger and Balaram was elder, even there also Balaram was serving Krishna only. Balaram became Balaram became the dust of Vrindavan. Balaram, wherever Krishna was going, Balaram was protecting him. Even though he was elder, Krishna was younger, but there also Balaram was serving.
Whether younger or elder, he will make sure he serves.
Yeah. So there's a funny incident where, because Mother Yashoda gives the responsibility to Balaram to protect Krishna. Because they go out into the forest for grazing the cows, to play with the Gopa boys, all those things, right? And especially, ever since the Putana incident happened, Putana tried to kill Krishna when he was 6 days old. So since then, Yashodamma has this great fear of what will happen to Lala, because of the danger from the demons. Then she gives the responsibility to Balaram to protect Krishna. But Balaram always teases Krishna. And he always complains to Yashodamma. Whatever naughty things Krishna does, Balaram goes and complains to Yashodamma. So one day, Balaram tells to Krishna, I am fair. My complexion, my skin color is fair. Yashodamma is fair. Nanda Maharaj is fair. You are not fair. Do you know why? You are not the son of Yashoda Nanda Maharaj. They purchased you in the market. Hearing this, Krishna starts crying intensely. And then he goes to Yashodamma and tells, Amma, am I not your son? Yashodamma is surprised to hear this. Why are you saying this, Lala? No, you tell me first. Am I not your son? Yashodamma says, of course, you are my son. But you are fair. Baba is fair. Nanda Baba is fair. Balaram is fair. Why am I not fair? And Balaram tells to Krishna, before Krishna came to Yashodamma, Balaram tells to Krishna that, when Krishna says, just because mother and father are fair color, the son doesn't have to be fair in color. Balaram says that no, it is like that. It always works like that. If both father and mother are fair in color, the son will be definitely fair in color. You are not fair in color, that means definitely you are not the son. You are not their son. Krishna comes to Yashodamma and tells the same thing. That is it true, Mama, that you both are fair? I have to be fair. Balram was fair, but I also should be born fair. And I am not born fair, that means I am not your son. Then Yashodamma asks, who told you all this? Then he says, it is Balaram, who told me all this, and he was making me cry. Oh, Amma, you kept Balaram, you gave the responsibility to Balaram to protect me, but now I need protection from Balaram. I need to be protected from Balaram. You gave the responsibility to Balaram to protect me from the demons, but now I need protection from Balaram. So Krishna tells that funnily to Yashodamma. So yeah, wherever, in whichever, even in Chaitanya Leela, Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Balaram appeared as Nityananda Prabhu. And there also Nityananda Prabhu was serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in every yuga, in every avatar, Balaram is always serving. Yeah.
Prabhuji has any other avatar, Prabhuji, apart from these three, for Adisesha?
Yeah, if it is Vaikuntha, then Śrīmad Narayana and Lakshmana or Balarama in the form of Adisesha.
And in other avatars, he is not there, like our Matsya, Kurma, Narasimha. No.
In other avatars also, see, just like how in Vrindavan, in Dwapara Yuga, in Krishna Avatara, for Krishna to walk in Vrindavan, Balaram became the dust of Vrindavan. If Krishna wants to sit, Balaram will become the throne. If Krishna wants to sleep, Balaram will become a bed. If Krishna wants to walk, Balaram will become the soft dust. Similarly, in other avatars also, Balaram is there in some form serving the Lord. For example, in Matsyavatara. So, Matsyavatara, like a fish, the Lord has to float in the water to go and kill this Somakasura demon. So, Balaram becomes that water for the Lord in the Matsyavatara to float smoothly. So, in every avatara, Balaram is there serving the Lord some way or the other. He's always associating with the Lord. Yeah. Lakshmano Lakshmi Sampannaha, Lakshmano Lakshmi Vardanaha. The wealth of Lakshmana is the bhakti for his Swami. Lakshmi Sampannaha, and Lakshmano Lakshmi Vardanaha. And that wealth is increasing every day. That Swami Bhakti is increasing every day. The Seva Bhakti is increasing every day. Okay. Before we wrap up, any other questions, comments, reflections? All good?
I had a question.
Yes.
Like, no, I know that, I mean, I have heard that like Lakshmana is the incarnation of Sheshanag where Vishnu sleeps. Is that
Yeah. That's correct.
Adishesha? Yeah,
Yeah, that's correct.
correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they've all come in different form with Lord every time.
Yeah.
When Lord comes,
Whenever
takes
the Lord
something.
comes, Lakshmana or Balaram,
Mm.
it's actually Balaram who takes the form of Adishesha. It is the Balaram who takes the form of Lakshmana. It is the Balaram who takes the form of Nityananda Prabhu.
Mm-hmm.
So primarily it is Krishna and Balaram, and the same Krishna appears in different avatars, and the same Balarama appears in
Different.
different avatars serving the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah. And the same Lakshmana, he came as Ramanujacharya, the Acharya, devotee. Why? For the same purpose, to serve Sri Ranganath. So whether he
Yeah,
appears as
Prabhuji.
Bhagavan or whether he appears as a devotee, an Acharya, he is always serving the Lord. Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. श्री वाल्मीकि रामायणम की जय, श्री सीताराम
Jai.
लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय.
Jai.
Okay,
Hare
Shri
Krishna.
Hare
Bajaj.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
See you all tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.